Welcome, everyone. Give a second here for folks to get their videos on and come on in and work out their audio. My name is Kevin. I'll be helping with the tech today and hosting the meeting. We are joined by Pete Sax today. Just a couple things that are coming up on deck. What's ahead with Lama Surya Das? We got a master class that goes through September through April, and the title is Wakefulness, Basking in the Sunlight of Awareness. So if you've been partaking in those, or if you haven't been partaking in those are a great chance to study with Lama and to get into some of the deeper teachings around that. So make sure to check that out. And if you've been following the email list, you know that there's a retreat coming up in California, in my neck of the woods over here, October 22nd through October 20th. Great opportunity to go into deep practice. I believe this is the first one back since the pandemic and whatnot. So please do take advantage. A lot of people signing up for that, which is great to see and hear. So a lot of good opportunities ahead to study with Lama. Without further ado, I'm going to hand this over to Pete as soon as I see him. You ready for us, Pete?
Ready.
Okay. Okay, great. So let's all welcome him.
Oh, everybody. All right. It's good to see everybody. Look at this. It's beautiful. Some of you haven't seen it in a little while. Okay. So it's Sunday. Today seems like a good day to me to do a little chanting. So I figure we could do something together. We'll put some stuff up. Can't really fill the transmission shoes of Lama Surya Das. None of us can do that easily. But we can certainly chant it up. So we put up the 7-line supplication and Vajra Guru mantra. Hopefully you all can sing along. Some of the things will be a little bit, we might chant a couple things. There might be a word change here or there. I'll let you know what that might be, but the meaning will stay the same. I'm not like putting Colgate in the middle of it to like sell a brand to you or something, as we sometimes. city home. Home is a guru, pay my city home. Oh, my home is a guru, pay my city home. Oh, my home is a guru, pay my city home. Oh, my home is a guru, pay my city home. My home is a guru, pay my city home. Oh, my home is a guru, pay my city home. My home is a guru, pay my city home. Oh, my home is a guru, pay my city home. Oh, my home is a guru, pay my city home. Oh, my home is a guru, pay my city home. Oh, my home is a guru, pay my city home. Oh, my home is a guru, pay my city home. Oh, my home is a guru, pay my city home. My home is a guru, pay my city home. My home is a guru, pay my city home. Oh, my home is a guru, pay my city home. Make sure you sing loud enough to wake yourself up. Oh, my home is a guru, pay my city home. Oh, my home is a guru, pay my city home. Oh, my home is a guru, pay my city home. My home is a guru, pay my city home. Oh, my home is a guru, pay my city home. My home is a guru, pay my city home. My home is a guru, pay my city home. Oh, my home is a guru, pay my city home. My home is a guru, pay my city home. My home is a guru, pay my city home. My home is a guru, pay my city home. Oh, my home is a guru, pay my city home. My home is a guru, pay my city home. Oh, my home. Is a guru, pay my city So a little guru yoga, start the day off, or not really the start of the day, middle of the day, depending on where you are, I suppose. Some of you it is the start of the day. So that's good. So perhaps just letting that soak in, chanting to the guru. Of course, there's the outer guru, outer teacher, outer Buddha. And of course, there's the innermost, the true Guru, Buddha, which is our own true nature of mind. So as we chant, we're, of course, showing gratitude for all the teachers, our teacher, and their teachers, and all the teachers coming down throughout all the ages. Teachers seen and unseen, who have sacrificed so much and who have compassionately taught us and brought these teachings to us. So we sing with gratitude and love and appreciation for them. But of course, we're also singing to our own innate Buddha nature, our true nature, true Guru, the Guru that cannot die, the inner Guru, pure awareness. So when we sit in our Dzogchen meditation, we sit as that Guru. We sit as the Buddha, pure awareness, unfabricated, true, undying Buddha within. So in a traditional Guru yoga practice, perhaps you may envision your Guru or a Guru that inspires you, whoever that may be. Doesn't have to be an official Guru, but someone who embodies the Buddha. In some kind of form. You may envision this in front of you, in the space in front of you. And then dissolve the Buddha into pure light, this Guru in front of you, pure light, and then absorb into your own being, to infuse your whole being with this Buddha nature. And then sit as the Guru. So Guru not separate. And now we pay our homage to the Guru without and within, and throughout all realms of existence. Now we go for refuge. We take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, in its many levels. So we could do let's see if you have on page, the next page on 6, is there another? Yeah, there we go. So we'll do I made a little rendition of this. So the one word change here is in Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Spiritual Community, otherwise known as Sangha. So I just replaced Sangha. The Supreme Spiritual Community is a bit of a mouthful when you're trying to sing these, make it rhyme or have a cadence. So hopefully you guys can catch on. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we go to refuge under fully enlightened by the power of all 6 perfections, from generosity to non-dual wisdom, for the benefit of all sentient beings. May we realize Buddhahood. And in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we go to refuge under fully enlightened by the power of all 6 perfections, from generosity to non-dual wisdom, for the benefit of all sentient beings. May we realize Buddhahood. And in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we go to refuge under fully enlightened by the power of all 6 perfections, from generosity to non-dual wisdom, for the benefit of all sentient beings. May we realize Buddhahood. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we go to refuge in the fully enlightened by the power of all 6 perfections, from generosity to non-dual wisdom, for the benefit of all sentient beings. May we realize Buddhahood. So what we're doing here, going for refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, the Sangha, changing our orientation to the things we would normally look for happiness in the outside world, realizing that in a sense we've gone for refuge in all the wrong places our whole lives. Refuge in a relationship, refuge in a job, refuge in a position, refuge in whatever it may be. But realizing all these things to be impermanent, all these aspects of reality, as beautiful as they may be and as important as they are impermanent and will always be shifting and changing, and we can't grasp it. All right, so where do we go for our true refuge, our innermost refuge? Right, so we can go in the Buddha, in the Buddha's teachings, and the Sangha who looks to uphold those teachings on the outer level. Right? So that's why we go for refuge, to change our orientation, to realize not that there's anything wrong with reality as such, but that it's unreliable in its deepest sense, because it's always constantly changing, it's impermanent. To grasp on it is only to cause suffering. So we grasp to something else, something within ourselves, the inner Buddha, the teaching, the path, and the Sangha. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we go to refuge under fully enlightened by the power of all 6 perfections, from generosity to non-dual wisdom, for the sake of all sentient beings. May we realize Buddhahood. And then this last little bit, for the sake of all sentient beings, may we realize Buddhahood, otherwise called bodhicitta, which is to develop the aspiration that we practice for the benefit of all sentient beings. So we don't sit just for refuge for ourselves so that we may be free, but we sit to free all sentient beings throughout all realms of existence. That's why we sit, and that's why we practice. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we go to refuge under fully enlightened by the power of all six perfections, from generosity to non-dual wisdom, for the benefit of all sentient beings. May we realize Buddhahood. And in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we go to refuge under fully enlightened by the power of all six perfections, from generosity to non-dual wisdom, for the benefit of all sentient beings. May we realize Buddhahood. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we go to refuge under fully enlightened by the power of all six perfections, from generosity to non-dual wisdom, for the benefit of all sentient beings. May we realize Buddha. And as Lama Roger often has talked about, this being the most profound aspiration that we can have, to practice, to live for the freeing of all sentient beings. Who could make such an assertion? Only someone entailing Buddha nature, someone that deep is made up of that same substance, that same Buddha nature, could aspire to something so grandiose, so seemingly impossible as to free all sentient beings who suffer. And that's the implication of this wonderful practice. So we'll do it a couple more times. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, go to refuge unto fully enlightened by the power of all six perfections, from generosity to non-dual wisdom, for the benefit of all sentient beings. May we realize Buddhahood. And in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we go to refuge under fully enlightened by the power of all six perfections, from generosity to non-dual wisdom, for the benefit of all sentient beings. May we realize Buddha. Now, having made such an aspiration and contemplated its meaning, just sit for a spell in open awareness. Perhaps taking a few deep breaths together just to ground ourselves in our bodies. So exhale, inhale. And release. Just a brief hold at the top. And exhale. Inhale. Hold. And release. Just letting go on the release. That's why it's not an exhale, it's release, just letting go. Exhale sounds a little too much like doing something. And exhale. Inhale. Threefold. Now the release. So just arriving, being aware of our bodies, just sitting, aware of sitting, aware of our body, aware of its sensations, sense of weight, sense of substance, perhaps saying hello to each part of your body. Remind ourselves that we're here in this present moment, this body, always in the present moment. So it helps to scan in whatever direction you feel, from top, head to toe, saying hello, from toe to head. Just aware, not focusing on any particular part, just aware of the feet, aware of lower leg and knees and thighs and midsection and butts on the seat, and lower belly, lower back, mid back, chest, shoulders, arms, hands, throat, neck, face, nose, lips, ears, eyes, top of the head, back of the head. It's the whole body. It's aware. And just present, just sitting. And just breathing. Just aware of breathing, aware of the breath. Whatever way that feels natural, it's natural breath. Maintaining awareness of our bodies, natural body as it is, natural breath as it is, aware of breathing. So now just sitting, just breathing, natural body, natural breath. And the third, just being aware of thoughts, perception, emotions, natural mind, natural heart mind, not manipulating, just aware. So just sitting, natural body, just breathing, natural breath and energy, just being, natural mind, heart mind, just letting come and go, leaving it as it is. So, just sitting, just breathing, just being, just aware, present, aware of any phenomena, noumena that comes across the silver screen of the stream of consciousness. Just aware, nothing to do, but be aware, nothing to do, but remain in the view. Notice how all phenomena seems to just flow naturally, to appear and to disappear, seemingly arising from nothing and dissolving into nothing. Of course, if we don't grasp, so we're grasping solidifies these mental states, thoughts and feelings and ideas. But awareness is not grasping. It's just present, always present. You can be aware of grasping, aware of being aware. Just letting all come and go. That pure awareness being our very own Buddha nature, beyond concept, beyond object and subject. That awareness being our innermost refuge, our true nature, beyond any phenomena that appears in awareness, that awareness itself, our true nature, unfabricated, uncompounded, as it is. You find yourself getting lost in thought, getting carried away. For me, it's often helpful to go back and go through the instructions again of just sitting, be aware of the body, just breathing. And just being. The whole check should practice just being aware, not being a zombie. Just aware. Of course, if you're wondering if you're a zombie, then you're not a zombie, so you're aware. You're wondering if you're doing it right, you're aware. It's coming back time and again to being aware. Realizing you were lost in thought, aware. Practice of non-meditation. Natural body, breath, energy, mind. So now we've rang the gong. Meditation is over. So now you can really just be for a second. Nothing to do, no meditation, that's done. But maintain being aware. You ask yourself, what's changed from just sitting there, being aware after the gong rang and to start, and when it stopped? It's different. Okay, now you can really stop meditating. So now you can really just relax. Soak in your Sunday. Nothing to do. Sunday. I know, I'm sure many of you have lots of things to do on a Sunday. Let's pretend for a moment that you got nothing to do. All right, so let's do a little go out singing, as Lama Surya would say, with some, let's do some Om Mani Padme Hum. I had a couple of things planned, but as John Lennon says, life is what happens when you're busy making plans. And as Kevin gets that up on the board, I think a lot of you probably know Om Mani Padme Hum, so we'll just go. We're gonna add the Hri to it. Om Mani Padme Hum Hri, Om Mani Padme Hum Hri, Om Buddha, compassion, of course, the Buddha within, our own innate compassion, so that we may feel this compassion for ourselves and for all sentient beings as we walk throughout our day and throughout this life. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And now we will dedicate the merits. Any merit gained from this practice, as all those who have come before us in our lineage. Let's do the next one. Yeah, do these two. As all those who came before us in this lineage, we dedicate any merits gained from this practice to the freeing of all sentient beings, to generate bodhicitta, compassion. May we swiftly realize and fully embody the natural great perfection, and thereby bring all, without exception, to its complete realization. Jengchok Samchok Rinpoche Makye Panam Ke Gurchi Kepanem Pame Payam Gongde Gongdu Pawan Sho. May the pure, brilliant sun of bodhicitta dawn in each and every heart and mind, dispelling the darkness of suffering and confusion unstoppably until all are illumined and awakened. And I bow to the Buddha in you. Don't overlook it. Thank you, everybody.
If you want to use your reactions to send some love Pete's way, or just a thumbs up or a wave or palms together, that was absolutely awesome, as always, Pete. So such a blessing to have your musical gifts in this group and to share them through chant on a Sunday. Check out the link I shared in chat if you want more information about programs, and keep coming to these town halls and whatever else you can attend every day. When you practice, it's a drop in the bucket. Reminded today with all of Pete's singing of how the Beatles practiced for hours and hours and hours and hours to get so good. May we be the same with our practice. So thank you all for being here today. I look forward to seeing you down the road on another Sunday. Cheers all.